Hey everyone, it's me. Number 10. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in Weston, West Virginia, was once home to thousands of mentally ill patients. The asylum was built in 1858 and didn't close until 1994. During that time, it saw more than its fair share of tragedy and death. Today, visitors report hearing echoes of screams and seeing the ghosts of former patients and staff members wandering the halls. Number 9. Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Waverly Hills Sanatorium is a former tuberculosis sanatorium located near Louisville, Kentucky. It was open from 1910 to 1961 and is now the most haunted place in America according to Travel Channel. Com. Visitors have reported seeing the ghost of a little girl in a Victorian nightgown, as well as the apparition of a man in a wheelchair, who is said to be the ghost of a former patient named John. Some visitors have even reported hearing disembodied voices and footsteps in the halls. Number 8. Eastern State Penitentiary. Eastern State Penitentiary is a former prison in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It was in operation from 1829 to 1913, and during that time, it became known for its harsh conditions. Prisoners were kept in solitary confinement and were only allowed out for 1 hour per day. This led to many prisoners becoming insane, and even more deaths. Today, visitors report seeing the ghosts of former prisoners and guards, as well as hearing unexplained noises. One guard even reported being touched by a ghost while working the night shift. Number 7. Salem's Witch House. The Salem Witch House is the only structure still standing in Salem, Massachusetts that is directly connected to the Salem witch trials. It was here that Judge Jonathan Corwin presided over the trials of more than 200 people accused of witchcraft. Today, visitors report feeling a dark presence in the house, and some have even seen the ghost of Judge Corwin himself. Number 6. Gettysburg Battlefield. Gettysburg Battlefield is the site of one of the most important battles of the Civil War. It was here that more than 50,000 soldiers lost their lives. Today, visitors report hearing the sounds of battle as well as seeing the ghosts of soldiers who died there. One woman even reported seeing the ghost of a young soldier who was killed at the age of just 17. Charnamvive, Lizzie Borden's house. Lizzie Borden's house is the site of one of the most famous murders in American history. In 1892, Lizzie Borden was accused of killing her father and stepmother with an axe. She was never convicted, but she did become one of the most hated women in America. Today, visitors report seeing the ghost of Lizzie Borden's father and stepmother, as well as hearing the sound of an axe being swung. Number 4. The Stanley Hotel. The Stanley Hotel is a historic hotel in Estes Park, Colorado that was built in 1909. It was here that Stephen King got the inspiration for his novel, The Shining. Today, visitors report seeing the ghost of a former guest named F.O. Stanley, as well as hearing unexplained noises throughout the hotel. Number 3. USS Constitution. The USS Constitution is an old warship that was built in 1797. It is the oldest commissioned warship in the United States Navy and is nicknamed Old Ironsides. The ship is now a museum in Boston Harbor, but it is said to be haunted by the ghosts of sailors who died on board. One of the most famous ghosts is that of a sailor named James Swajoni, who died in 1831. His ghost is said to appear on the deck of the ship every year on the anniversary of his death. Number 2. The Myrtles Plantation. The Myrtles Plantation is a historic plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana. It was built in 1796 and is said to be haunted by the ghosts of several former slaves. One of the most famous ghosts is that of Chloe, a slave who was hanged for stealing food. Her ghost is said to appear in the attic of the house where she died. Number 1. The White House. The White House is the home of the President of the United States and is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C. It was first occupied in 1800 and is now the longest continuously occupied building in Washington. The White House is said to be haunted by the ghost of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Lincoln was assassinated in 1865, but his ghost is said to appear in the White House from time to time. He is often seen walking the halls or sitting in a chair as if he is waiting for someone. There have also been reports of strange sounds and footsteps in the White House that cannot be explained. All right, folks, that's all the time we have today. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time. Bye.